the nearly 1 million tweets during Friday night's broadcast, there were a couple that stood out. Celebrity gossip blogger Perez Hilton tweeted the following: Kris Jenner has no comment for ABC News and the Bruce Jenner interview. His other two ex-wives give supportive statements, and Kris Jenner was quick to respond to that tweet, saying, "F you, Perez. No one asked me to comment, and I'm sitting with Bruce now watching this show. So let's keep it real, LOL." Our very own Roxy Diaz has been keeping up with this conflict, I guess you could call it, and has a special guest with her right now. Rox.
That's right, Ali. The queen of media himself is here. Perez Hilton. Perez, hey, babe, how are you?
Hello. I'm happy to be here talking about something important, though. You know, the Bruce Jenner thing.
This is so important.
Yes.
All right, look, a lot of people heard about the Twitter battle between you and Kris Jenner, but after the initial back and forth, you found out some details about the interactions between Kris Jenner and ABC. So break it down, Perez, because I know you know it. What really happened?
All right, it's just going to come down to who do you believe. Since the interview aired, ABC has reiterated what was said on the broadcast, which is that 2020 and Diane Sawyer's team reached out to Kris Jenner for comment repeatedly, and she refused to provide one. However, Kris Jenner insiders, those very close to the family, I can't say who, are telling me that's not true. So it's Team Jenner versus Team ABC. If it were up to me to decide, I think I might believe the news organization. But listen, when I tweeted that, I wasn't saying that Kris Jenner had to comment. You know, this whole thing dealing with all of the repercussions of Bruce's decision to live his authentic life is very complicated and very fresh for her. It's her right to not comment on it, you know, for whatever reason. But after the fact, she did tweet out that Bruce is her hero and has seemingly been supportive.
Now, you know, including that tweet and others, there's a lot of other celebrities that are reacting to this, including the Jenner family. What have you seen, and how do you see the reactions?
Well, quite tellingly, one of Bruce's children that he did not have with Kris Jenner took to Twitter, Bert Jenner, to say, "I'm finding it really hard not to call out those pretending to be supportive who haven't been all along." Many people are thinking that that tweet was directly aimed at Kris Jenner and the Kardashian girls. But you know, I'm perceiving them to be very supportive. It's a difficult situation they're in. Kim Kardashian was on the Today Show this morning, revealing that the family is undergoing family therapy and that they are supportive of Bruce.
You know, I've looked on Twitter and all over social media as well, and I've seen the Kardashians actually be really supportive to Bruce's decision. But I have to ask you this, Perez. Now, let's keep it real. How does Jenner's celebrity status, per se, affect this conversation? Does it even impact, you know, some of the people in Twitter that are suggesting that this is maybe just a publicity stunt?
I think it impacts it in a huge way, because if you watch the interview, one of the interesting and alarming facts stated was that only 8% of Americans before Bruce Jenner spoke knew a transgender person. Now, every single American knows somebody transgender. And to me, one of the most shocking things of his interview was when Bruce came out as a Republican, because Republican politicians aren't the most accepting of transgender people. In fact, just this year alone, they've tried to pass laws discriminating against transgender, lesbian, bisexual, gay Americans. And on Twitter, a lot of self-proclaimed Republicans have tweeted me saying, "I am very accepting of Bruce Jenner. I think this is awesome." So I think that Bruce Jenner's decision is going to move the needle, and it will be harder now for Republican politicians to discriminate against transgender Americans and gay and lesbian Americans.
I totally agree with you, Perez. I wish I had more time with you, but I don't. Thank you so much for joining us.